Hi guys, today we are going to talk about the case Kitsapiloti. So to make this quick, let's start by talking when the events occurred. It was Saturday night when five friends were at the party in nightlife, a nightclub in Florida that is located on safe streets near the school where these guys they attended. It was one of their last days of university, so they wanted to spend it together and having fun. So Roger, Johan, Charlotte, Marcia, and Oliver have been friends, very good friends, since the beginning of the university. At the party they got drunk until they lost in consciousness and didn't remember anything. Unfortunately, 3 days later, Charlotte is found dead at the three streets of the party in a vacant lot on March 14, 2020. So let's talk about the investigations. The coroners and police concluded that Charlotte was kidnapping victim due to some marks on her wrist and feet that indicate that she was tied up tightly to avoid escaping. All this is now thanks to the investigations that were needed to be made. They also discovered that she has a blow to the head which could have caused her death. No DNA traces of the person who committed the crime were found. Her death time was at 3:45 a.m. So, who are the suspects? The first suspect is Marcia Smith. Born in Florida, her parents live in Seattle. She was Charlotte's roommate and best friend. They have her a suspect since at the time of the crime they were talking with Malkiades, who has a bad reputation because it's rumored that he's engaged in narcotics trafficking. The next is Oliver Cox, born in Seattle where his parents live, and he will see them on some weekends. Oliver met Charlotte because she had been his brother's girlfriend. Johan and Rogers have related that hours before the party, Oliver had an argument with Charlotte, making him a suspect. Just at the time of the crime, he was talking to Mercedes with Marcia. After days of investigation and interviewing people who were at the party, the criminal was discovered by Marcia. It stated that the last time she saw Marcia was when she was leaving the party, holding hands with a boy. So though they were going to another place and did not stop them. Though she had consumed drinks, Marcia does not remember the boy's face well, but she's sure that she has seen him at the school, so she may spoke in portrait. And after more investigation, she found him, a good maybe George Hart, who goes in the same university as them. Just as the turning out to be partner of Michaelis, who had a network under his command, he was interviewed where after school days she confessed to having kidnapped her and to having killed her unintentionally, saying that Charlotte wanted to escape from the basement where she had her kidnapping, thinking that George was not seeing her, so for step her her in the head with the gun, but Marcia falls from the stairs and hits her in head with the gun, but Marcia falls from the stairs uninhibited. George says, "I should be sentenced for so many years. What is the current penalty for kidnapping? At most 40 years." George was 30 years plus 15 years for murder. He will spend much of his life in prison. In the case of Malkeles, what happens if someone catch doing these things? Well, Malkeles were given 60 years in prison, said he was innocent and blamed other people for not get arrested. It should be not be left behind the fact that Charlotte's friends never stopped supporting the family as well as themselves, showing too much companionship, saying that everyone should have to respect towards people who lost an innocent family member, as in this case.